Welcome to the Crispin Podcast, the show where we talk about trending topics from people to lifestyle with your host, Crispin. We're thrilled to have you join us on this journey.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Crispin. It's another beautiful episode of Crispin's podcast. And of course, my name is Crispin, in case you haven't seen this face before. And before we get into today's episode, if you cannot watch me, you can also listen to me on Apple Music and Spotify. We are everywhere. We're also on Facebook, on Instagram and TikTok. We are all over the place, okay? And of course, I know a lot of you guys have been trying to send messages that I don't see, but please keep on sending messages. Sometimes I'm very busy, but of course, when I have time, I'll go through and answer all of you, of course. If we discuss any topic today and then you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below, okay? And we can have an interaction, okay? So please, without time being wasting, let me just introduce you to this young guy. His name is Bernard. Bernard, welcome to Crispin's podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
And before we start today's episode, there be me was some quiz here. Me tell me some growth.
Oh, okay.
I believe you're a smart person. I know you're my friend, so I know you're a very smart person. And see, the first question I want to say, a cat and a dog.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is more wiser? And give a reason.
I think a dog is very wise than a cat.
Why?
When you have a child, a dog brain is like a 5-year-old, 5-year-old
brain, right?
Yeah, brain.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And a cat is a little bit quiet, but a cat also have an anger issue.
Yeah.
You understand?
I saw much from Hokakra.
Yeah, so or anger issue. So I think dog. Dog, they are very, very lovely. Do you know why the white people love dog?
Tell me about it.
Because dog is one person who they are very, very loyal.
Yeah, I hear that one. Yeah.
They are very loyal.
True.
And they also when they did something wrong, they know that they have offense.
So,
so
like
they
always put their tails between their legs.
So
true. That's
how it is. So for me, it's a dog.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and cat is cat. I love cat, but they have anger issues.
But I was told cats have 7 lives.
7 lives?
Lives, yeah. Yep, that's what I heard.
I haven't heard of that before.
Cats having 7 lives.
Yeah.
It's very popular proverb. Everybody says.
You say it's a proverb.
Yes.
Maybe it have also its meaning.
Well, that's true. Okay, so my second one is.
Yeah.
The one is very controversial. I want to give you something simple. What is the capital town of Jamaica? Jamaica.
For that one, to be honest, it will be very difficult for me.
I'll give you possible answers. You choose from possible.
Okay.
I'm a very nice person.
Okay.
So even if you don't know, I'll try to help.
Yeah. Help.
Okay. The first one is Jamestown. Freetown.
Free is Jamestown because Freetown.
Jamestown is Ghana.
Jamestown. When you say Freetown is Sierra
Leone.
Yeah, Freetown.
Okay,
I know.
But I still give possible answers. I'm not done.
The
last one is Kingston.
Probably to be that.
All right. That was what I mean. See, it was very close. Anyways, anyway, bro. Once again, welcome to Christmas podcast.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And the fact that you talked about a cat actually gives me on today's topic because, like I said, we always say cats have 9 lives, right?
Yeah.
7 lives actually.
Yeah.
So when you kill them, they go. Sorry. I'm gonna say 7 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So my question for today is okay. Sometimes when I sleep, and I dream about the place I've not been before.
Yeah.
Like me tunda me hu baby am wo ba me nko hoda ba me ade tia.
Yeah.
Almost na one makofa kwana me say enya handa na me sum dan na. I have that tendency.
Yeah.
Like me time who say utumu say I my bahada.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This brings my mind to, do you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, probably, for sure. I believe in that.
You think it's something that we really have to believe in?
It's even every Christian have to believe that. Because in our Bible is we always say that reincarnation. When sometimes we say reincarnation, it's not about the body. It's about the spirit inside you. Because the spirit inside you never dies. Because it's God inside you, and God never dies. So reincarnation, like in the Bible, like Elijah is a reincarnation of John the Baptist.
Really?
Yeah, because Elijah beheaded like the priest of Baal. You understand? And then John the Baptist also chawubiti yetwaniti. You understand? Yeah. Hine no cause nebano also there na ope. Also okay, me pe John the Baptist. So John the Baptist was head was also cut because to reconfirm what the Bible is saying, because Elijah kun back on for because in this life, one thing I know is that in this life, even though we are human, we can sin, we can fall, but when you fall, you have to apologize, because there is everything that you do, you will face it. But a lot of people skip karma. You understand? But when you skip karma, remember, reincarnation is there waiting for you. You go back, you go and come and pay for it. You know, what can me be? Unsa Bible can say, but so do a tresican no. Oh, secano.
Yeah.
Obi beti ma tresican awo obi. Rather say, nipa krono wo kunu oko. By nipa krona owo obi sekan no. Ono one nam ho. Obonso on nam ho sa bibia nye no on nam ho oboso nani bakro na nyina onyine a oboso no no anka say wu the natural death.
Okay.
You understand? But remember, one thing people have to know is that emfie na ono no de sekan wo obi no, you reincarnating no oba onye dru sa the same age na obi de sekan be wo no no so automatically. Yeah. Reincarnation is very, very, very dangerous thing. Yeah,
wow.
That's why I always say that. Say we Christian, we Buddhist, incremony, like whatever. Not awesome, no. That just say nyame awesome nyame sumni ye. And we incremony so Kremufo so nyame no onso ni Buddhist so onso ni, because at the end of the day we are all heading to one destination. You understand? E Kremufo bomba so mbesa dachi bi omo obekọ heaven. Christopher so mbesa yes you say you call heaven. So there's a Buddhist for so so the obeye bia na was say hu say ehun akatua o unya no wa ha be obekọ aba abeje
na say nyame the boy, right? Na say Bible dan kasa say nyame the boy na nyame nim dey bewu. Inti nyame ne ka say o say obi there's a way obi be fa so ewu and obi be call back. What you say? E be the accident. Inti I'm going to say atrocities like atofu idea you are not prepared. I say ebi ka yare yempo di anu so wire da be the accident no. E God share ya na dey.
Yeah, accident bi wo ho a enye nyame nhyehyeye. Obu wo ho a eye sign. Obu wo ha ne sign timi be sign on. For example, o teka mo ko ba bi na obu wo a wakoye mfumso bi. Na bibi di nachi. Nti wo te sa ka ni mu bi no. Wa hwe ya na ka ne bo ho a etimi sao. Ama wo so free. So
that's say friends. Nyame ne boy ya. Say eno nunca I'm innocent, basically I'm innocent.
Yeah.
I don't know why they are affecting me.
That's
I don't nyame nyime from that time.
That's why
I'm manya say me see next stop and I say come me sign there.
That's why I obe kaya be kachira say you what about the same line and me unsa me kachira say usum nyame a no wasum ni ye. So o kokon for ho no kokon for no ho ye. So o yen kremoni a no wasum o kremoni o ye Buddhist na because onyame empese boni bia beto ne ba ana nyame mpese is sign bia beto ne ba and for example say o de nyame achi na o so nyame ani ye pa na nyame do pa o ko ba bia na ho nya one there is going to be a sign to tell you that stop.
I think sometimes me tanya uze to bia utimi sorry na I say ko ha ko banka say utimi say baby a ko no unhye da feel
yeah enti sanity nyame unse Bible kra kasa ba o say onyame kasa ba ko pe ba ni pray ni so na nipa so te so nipa na kasa ye no ya so ye den so what you say so onyame kasa yi efrin so hwe bebre mu ba ye no nyame yi efrin ma ye sa pray ho de ho kohyem so what you say ye nyame yi efrin ma ye sa pray ho de ho sa kohyem so yem at the end of the day ni asa ko bremu nyame sa de ni nyame ahwa man so ya to ba me kasa you know onyame wabo wo wie
on my
science bibia but we don't understand science Christian you have to understand science and numbers and you have to understand because there was a day na me baby na me who saw number with number 12 I wasn't understand so I was like 12 what is 12 so me to na me twa mani ko hwe machi won say me so na me bobo na me pe number 12 jisipa na me pe number 12 jisipa so if you add 1 plus 2 is saying
you 3
3 automatically it's in the line I'm part of my destiny not just a bibi sambre bibi baba beto adena baba beto no you have to look for that number that negative effect and positive effect of that number but ana one thing say obia one spiritual number I know they must even the gods onyame or one spiritual number the spiritual number 40 that's why that's why Oma Yesu or you fasting how many days?
Say 40 days.
40 days and 14 nights. Noah, is only to how many days?
40 days.
Numbers are very, very important in human life. So what I say. So me say me one number. I mean me number.
But me number.
You have to know. Or so internet maker say one thing, and let me say one thing about we Christian, we don't have to be like we going to church. No, we have to be something. We have to be spiritual more.
We could catch him say you can have your own church in your heart. And once we are sorry, then again, we so can say worshiping together is also nice.
Yeah,
and yet a niceness crampo no, but it's a more meaning, very meaning. But I'm okay to say. They do things together.
Yeah.
We are all here for one cause.
Yeah. We are all here for, but no, we are not here for one cause. We all have different assignments. Even interfor ya womo. Omodama meyemo. Obi free baby ne bayo. Omo nyina free remo ba kumu ne bayo. Yeah. Obi free different realm. It make us say ebia na oye na damfo pa. It's all bano. Opeso ubejana na neba.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I say a company escort. Now no ma boma bayenta for. Really?
Yeah. And what this is very, very dangerous thing. Very, very dangerous thing. There was a day na uze mija sorry to mukakra. Well, people mija to na misua there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I addition any muna me who said, do you know, let me chip this one in. Do you know say na ya buy a topic na nkasa we dey entertainment to say topic in the young boy.
You come one.
Yeah, you come you remind become. Do you know say papa bi betima wo ba. Na papa na wa wo ba no. Ne wa wo baba o. Na ne baba na anyini. Enyini ya na ne baba na ba beje papa ne from amensam. Ya eho. Mostly in our physical realm, ya beka papa na anya de. But if you look in the other side na obekomu no obo say na akora no papa na ni kunu ni papa no by time lie oba no papa ni pere no ho bagya no nti obae no
obefa na ade
obae no obeka say okay meme nko ba bia meme de no na waba ene bibia wo no ho ana meba nti oba na papa ne wo na no ne maame ne baba twe kola ya obekom na ye papa no akola no ni kunu ni papa no
yiri na papa no
na yiri na ye papa ni kunu ni papa no ya ewo ho this is very very deep so me nkasala say obi wo na ofa ne baba na say but eno no enye but mostly no so what they say aya na happens aya na happen timeline I very 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 serious timeline obi su timi woba so what they say eba na wa wo no oba anasa wo no so bema obo so ya obo sa na bema no obo so sebi no maame eda.
That's crazy.
So what they say in it sound crazy in our ethnic here but ocean in other side and so what they say you see say a timeline. That's why we have twin frame. So what they say e bia na ni like say ni ho no ni kunu and e bi so betima aye damfo. That they say na damfo e bia oba no na damfo a woni ne ewo ho oba no like intafo no obeka just okay me ba obeja me obobom ne naba okay me ba say na me yama owie ya meko
tuna intafo no ebitimi wu no
oba ya obeja no kwan
we say obeye mission
yeah obeye mission obejima ga just me de me beja o kwan yo me ja o kwan we ya mesa ko enti obetimi ne naba obo so oba na ba akoko na
nti enye kwa
everything in this world is not mama kasem sure ewiase we eyehu ewiase we eyehu enti de bia na me kase to what me no I know in parts me nim ni nyina but nyoma bi wo ho I know me nim pa me nim kwa chire pa but un say enye ni nyina na wo say ade bi wo a wo de beto abonten
of course yeah
that's it so but I raise people so be hu de yeso ye hu ni bi so what they say ene de ye hihia ya fa bibremu ane ye hu bi ye da ye so da ye ene onkofo mo ka se bibi te say like say astral projection you start
yeah really let me tell you
astral projection like enye say astral like oda ho na o like o kare api
ene da ye no say some da ye ene
no ye da ene ye different ebo a enye say wada o ebo a me no to ho say na obo say api ko yeah api ko
unse to na meka me say meti wase a da na menim
ye wada ye wo ho
na anje na some da ye kra
because you are a spirit being so what they say enti oda e was say o body no active na epie ko a na akwakọ se bibi baba beto a
na
ama osan enti oda ho ni se netie oda form ana okra na sensen wo so so what they say enti oda wada o enti okra na ehwe bibia enti oye pe no ama signal say obe ebia obekọ bibi besi wo ha so what they say bibi besi wo ha enti ana se bia bibi ba beto na okra no wasonda ye hu enti osonda ye a uhu ye na ene mesonda ye na say isadi we asi so what they say automatically no both na happen
now because maybe so what aside here my father died 6 years ago
yeah
say up to there anytime at least once in a week I see him in my dreams and I dream na me hu no it's not like something I see na dey when you kontokwa you say you kontokwa you know and in the dream say not
yeah
say so by na me no kontokwa about something every time you sum da bia me hu da ya sum da ye be yidi agro dey be kontokwa no idea no
no ye a sad way kind of simple in the that means papa no onwuyo oho ohu that is say ana okra no so awada na afri mu no eko echini eko ho eba ekoho eba nje okwa abota na kwanya interest like akasa
but you know it's very interesting
like,
say
na one know yeah the same thing be happen me. I remember my grandmother would tell me yeah the same thing. I was that time cramp na me say na me here bibi dia ya de so me da ho just me to many cramp into obi so me da ho na me son da na say me hu no na no why no she white so no white enje wana no kuteska ono de mame enje wade mame na o say ma obi sika ana me ka kire ni say na ade na wa ma me meketwa na wa ma nipa ko no wana ka jem sala say oh mini na chi na me meje enje obi a o si mini na chi no wa twimi mu be de ho
so onebi who can so
what chimi mu just say so I say analyze me so so I say
it's a to me cool no
because
I know that feeling
na za wono obi ko ba bi na nipa unnim kwan no na nipa kro no unnim kwan no ono no wadi kan kura ko automatically over sign so I say yeah so it's sometimes it's not a bad thing but sometimes and also omutime buy a thought to me omutime buy a dream because my feel set time me ye o na ebukun to kwa into sometimes they want to yeah omunyina omo ho they omwi spirit never die as God never die
into say it's a son of candia senipa wu a omukon sorry heaven and hell
sometimes this topic I na yi kakra to be honest mame chipu sade wenshim there was a day sa conversation when and I was praying very strongly na me person me hu say no crese heaven and hell heaven no ho na to be honest me dahwa ana de me answer ma so daye eti daye no mu no ho na me call baby me nim ho na me call ye no me hu hwe na ho yesumu but esumu no mu no me hu se enhan ato me nko me so te say like say ebia wako baby to say program bi ase na nipa kro no a oye program no ono no gina mu finfini na say ono nko na light na to no so na mo ho ni nti yeah nti baby a me ko no light ni da me so so I say nti light ni nti me gina light ni mo a ada me hu say ase esu no mo no bibi dot nkiti bibi bo I was like, what is it? It's a one me te ene me ni bibi efiri. E wo sumunim. So I say, ana ene ka chere me sala say, the me person me ho no, ene na me hu. Seriously. So automatic up to date. Automatically me page me I was like, then what is it? Then me person me hu me hu. After the universe, you will never see nothing. Only that whatever you see is darkness.
But the same Bible says that actually Bible cracker say before there was as it was full of darkness.
Yeah, there was a full of darkness, but universe ni na no. Yinina yetisumu. I'm telling you. Yinina yetisumu. Even the God who created the universe is sitting in darkness.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One thing what sumu. Let me tell you, Debbie American, everybody, if you want to go to heaven, you have to pass through darkness. So what they say, it's like when you want to be like rich, you want to be successful in life, you have to face rejection. So what they say, like you have to pass through difficulties. So what they say, like people like despite you understand, like all stuff, you understand. Sanity. In the same way, like going to heaven, you have to reject everything. So what they say, so upon huachi. I just say, you can say we are like sanity. Into heaven and hell, no, that topic no. me de me gidi say heaven no eye baby a state of mind. So what they say your state of mind. And now one thing is we all want to go to heaven because like say you are. The reason why in here I was like say yeah papa near beko heaven is say sometimes you know our soul when you are our soul can be trapped. So what they say and a trap na uso no be trap no omo trap uso na the evil ones no trap uso na a one na like say you find it very very difficult obekwa ho ye hia mu pa but say o trap uso no na wonyo obi no obi twitwaje wa you go free. That's where
so now who traps the soul?
The people who trap the soul what I mean,
yes, I am because unim me GT say if I wasn't born to Christianity, by now I probably, if my family were from Jewish or maybe Buddhist or whatever, I would have been in that in that religion. Therefore, I don't want to sit here and make people think as if my religion is the best. Because a Muslim will say the same thing. A Jewish will say the same thing. However, as a Christian, I believe there's heaven and earth. I don't know it. I've not been there before, but I believe, and apparently it's in the Bible. So who am I to judge someone's religion? So then again, I'm also open to listen to scenarios. You know,
as we said, you know, like you all like say you know Christopher. So the people are trapu uso no. You call me demon. So what I say. The principal every gate, you know. What's a heaven gate, you know? You were above for Mujina. So I
thought you said there's no heaven, oh?
Yeah, make sure I did.
Okay.
Me mau scenario be wa.
Okay.
This is a heaven gate and you were above for Mujina, there were 12 pillars.
Yeah.
That means if there is a 12 pillars, there have to be a gate. And if there is a gate, there have to be somebody at the entrance. So as I say. So ana o kono so ana ewiem say we matum for demons no wo ho so I just say omono mpese like say obeko oso no be ye free ade no ho so o kono oso no ombe trapo.
I just said are more like a security guard.
Yeah, so omoma onko so omoma onko no, that's where your religion, your leader and your religion comes in. Entina unsa meka chere say o sum nyame asum ni ye o ye nkremoni asum o Kristo no sum ni ye. So what they say hwe minimum bia wowu okono ometrapo ni so no urban okono ena onu ankasa ne sofo ayes onu ankasa ne sofo betwitwaje no. Yeah, why? Sometimes you might not see sophono or you highly like spiritual. So what I say, so obiane na assignment ebi anyame ana maba ana they want to guide us to know the truth. So what I say, and say udru na wo kwa obitimi ebetwitwaje o na like say odowoko. So what obu okrampa wan kasa wo maame.
Oh, okay.
Wan kasa wo maame like o papa o otimishia o. No ka just say bia like o kwahin. Okay, me ko waka just da bi e bia wo fa ha untimi nko. Enti sign ebu obeka just say da bi o de wo mre nyanso enti o de sign ko.
Oh really?
Yeah, nkofo bebre koba. Yeah, as like okokoma no. No what in any. So I just say like nearly there. Yeah. Sanity ebi koba. I just say, and one thing me who say there was the days now me bomb pie. And no you say
okay.
Yeah, kase nyame ya
found on camera money. I say more half see. Tia me kakra na me brim kakra won camera na nkasa. Fa we na kasa fa we ni na fa ba ni na. Yeah, you say ko me be so hambeba. We okay.
Ya ka say nyame a onyame nyame nipa won ya sofofo yenso utimi nyame ma obi utimi bo obi otobo utimi kasa me son da na me number bi o na me na like say me hu me sofo na me sofo be so me mo that
yeah
it's so I say you know the same thing say wu na wo kwa either say o sofo ebitimi be gina ho atwitwa agye na woko anasa wo be hu your spirit guide na wo be gina na like say o twitwa agye no odoko so I say
but yes say if there's someone that protects me say nyame but inside dem so kawe is it about spiritual stuff or what? Is it just like a mere idea was a yenti ase and say huhu asem
huhu masem ana ye ka say your bad energy wo and your good energies. So as I say, your bad energy and your good energies. So the good energies, you know, as I say, ni nyina wo ni nyina ye nyame na nyame nyese or ye good nko a that be. So sometimes, you know, when we sit down and say, oh, bonsam ni nyame ko, it doesn't very very stupid
doesn't make sense.
It makes sense. Nyame no. So you are trying to tell me God is fighting his own.
Like nyame no,
no, a good energy and bad energy. I say like say female, male and female.
Oh, okay.
So what they say? Yeah, the same thing. What the ba our physical human being now all the ba wali fumu oba Satan. Still to be honest, and I bear my God.
Really?
That's it. Share mama ka asamicho. To be honest. Yeah, oba obe ti ubetimi oba ma ben oba ben on and ebetimi afa be ma e de na kofi. So what you say asisi no what you say ahand amana ahwe omoma school fees asa atisika ma be ma no for so many years oba be ne betima ye oba be ne betima ye so enti ye ka kire bible kraka sa oba ma endo oba so ye ka so odo a anasa nyame no eye oba ma anasa Satan ye oba enti oba ka kire say oprawa. I'm telling you
they penetrate
obe praw oba ka kire say osewa obe sell oba ka kire say oye ya obey oye. So that creature no, we don't joke with them. Emba, don't joke with them. Me, I know, I mean him the maker. And don't joke with oba. Seriously. Who didn't dear goro? Obama great too. But you know, our modern world way, you know, and emma because of social media, because of some life will be, you know, a man who their value, their potential, and I say, do move to my area. Depending on I say, or my can march some religion.
Submissive.
Yeah, they say, I can't march because they know, say, like say, they are very, very dangerous.
Obi catch me say, the whole religion in like Christian partner here very, very flexible. Also, Christianity is very, very flexible. So why do you say? So you people can be Christians and still go to the club and party and come back and worship on Sundays. I'm like, the fact that I go to the club doesn't mean I'm not a Christian. Or the fact that I go and hang out in there. Besides, it's a building. It's a human being who built it.
Yeah.
Nobody said the club was a very bad place. It's because of what happens there.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because like in Europe here, people have like halls. They rent halls for weddings.
Yeah.
They rent the same hall for birthday parties.
Yeah.
They rent the same hall for funerals. And they rent the same hall for church.
Yeah.
How you going to say just because they have a funeral and a wedding and a party day, so you are not going to have the church
Even that one, for me, is not good.
Like to have the same thing in one place.
Yeah, especially you can have a wedding, the same hall. You can have a party, the same hall, and also church there.
But no funeral.
But no funeral.
I mean, Europe, so.
No, you don't have to even that one. No.
So
one, let me check with this. Only me say me debia na mika. A very difficult mommy say like say I will see me funo.
Yeah, even myself.
Yeah,
I also have and then till my current age, I'm not also but not up like my sister. Hey, and my sister want to funo area. No, this aqua shabe da.
No.
Me.
No, I can't.
Na simple na TikTok about it. Say I want to be obi suo. Ni end the bit ma shakra. Na first name.
No, me.
Really?
Me ni ubisa like ubisa my wife Obeka. There are certain things.
Do you have any reason behind it?
Yeah, I have a reason behind it.
Okay.
So I have a reason behind it. Me share.
Do you believe cops efuno basically it brings
they are very
bad
powerful.
spirits? They're very powerful.
They are very powerful. If you don't know, you don't know. They are very powerful. Yeah. Human being ordinam hoa. Yeah. I'm telling you.
I hear people saying that.
A very, very, very dangerous.
No, I believe it's a full of power. I don't know. Me, I've not encountered anything in my life, but for some strange reason, me feel it's a full of power. Because people who know Namabok no we wuna for what's the sun. No, you know.
And yes, I want like the say no, I can make answer me, but me dear, you know not all. Because when my grandmother died, you know, or not to take me on from me crab them no free more. Even though we went there to bury her, I mother down. Only so obia call from no who she I the money na but it drew me so I couldn't.
I said like it's like a
no.
There's a force.
And yeah, for like obia try no who she I obia ne mano satam na ampofo no so seal of no so yeah. Omo nyina cover but it drew me so no. Omo ka chem se me ntwa no ho hia me hu so oda ho na ehwa ma men ehwa na me san ana so me kai ma me kuma mo ka je bisa so aden I'm say no I can't me ntimi enye say so but me hu sa no is ana ono so e ka kire me da the reason why say ma me ntimi hu ye no mentimi ntwa ho no I couldn't. As I said, there are some people me at home, but some people are no, you don't have to go.
In general, I don't like watching cops. Like me
there is a reason behind it. Me share. Into sometimes it's very difficult for me to go to parties and yeah. I did be like say me ko asebiano. There is a reason behind it.
Are you spiritually inclined?
I will probably say because of say Miswane they catch me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, idea but like we all believe in it. So
yeah, for sure.
I believe in good and bad actually, and I believe in good and bad evil actually.
Yeah,
it's a spirit. I don't think so.
Made I am a friend in spirit, but I'm a friend in energy. That energy I war at the back nyame back on. Oh, nyame. People, the way people will see who nyame, they think say onyame ye baby fita bia or no, God is not baby fita. Where you both side, where you wicked, where you mafia, where you gangster. But I say, what are you good? What are you goodest? Obi no you good channel. And obi no you bad channel. Obi no ye criminal channel. And obi no also ye very very honest channel. Nobody. It is any person who untimi for be antotono.
No.
So baby me.
And I intend so. We can never understand the ways of God.
See, nipa oye wicked chen obi e wi ase. Nipa wosaye onye nipa mpo. God is not a human being. Onye nipa. Because the reason why people say so nyame to ho na so we nipa we bema uko India mua, Indian remua, they see God like a big tree. So what they say, uko abotema, adi be a living thing won't be nkwa womu biano. When you meet him, uko mua. So what they say, omu se when you so ye abua kesie bia. So what they say, ana ye so ba ye ni performance. So ye mu se ni nyame ye nipa bia. So what they say, o supreme son it's yeah the way is hu. Remember, the way abua kanamai say machine we si wa the way abua kanamai we be si hu no nya sa na meme hu no. Enya sa na oso be hu no. Enya sa na okra so be hu no. Enya sa na ebisa bi opuru anase na ntwe bi no. Obia o vision no ye different. Obia vision or the shade e different. What I say, even human being crampo no. What I say, obia vision or the shade no and then no the shade different. The view would see who no.
6 also a 9 mouth.
Wala. So what I say, ain't no sanity. I did no, I was saying you to me say fine. Onyame wo ho. But onyame na oho no yen susun ma yen nyina anwen say bibi pa bia firi nyame. Ka unu say like say bibi pa firi nyame a bibi boni so firi no. Because me no nyame na me I always say de bia na me ne ma me kasa say nyame na me say bi me nim na like say me nti ase no say me nim dire mu no. Me no we wicked mame. And was say very good mame. That's why I meet him for Bibi and compare how good he is. And I meet him for Bibi and compare how bad he is. So I just say so what do you mean for Obianto Bibi and Totono? I just say what the never how or what the never how or what the never how or so I just say okaso will pray wicked will be pray. Okaso will shira will be shira. Bibi anti mean stop no bonsam hwan won ne bonsam ni competition no ana bonsam kra ye ka no ontimi nyina nanim ontimi nyina nanim no it's wa ba na wo ba no wasi ufi utim na wo ba be sole say papa tu free fie na me baba wo be pene ama na a bit ma happen e dimi happen so our the way you see ehu ade no enye sanity so I say so I was say ye de bia me kasa I was say ye tapo into nim we have to be more spiritual than say sometimes ye de ya adwene on e bete nyoma biase so I say so what the wadwene te nyoma biase na wo kọ wo hwe nyoma no wo mu a a totally different thing all too far away. What I said, a totally different cry. One tears one we are back out here bomb. Because that's how they say it here. And they can't say. So what I say, sanity. So I was saying you na ya tapo e come more deeper than say okay, nyam ya better say nyame. So okay, ya te say nyame you say, be wo
me who is my mate.
What? So at so you find yes, feelings share who. Ana universe no so abiem. Ama say ohwehwe Bible kan what ohwehwe obehu. Bom ubom obebio. How many Christians are ohwehwe? How many Christians are obom? How many Muslims are ohwehwe? How many Muslims are obom? How many Buddhists are ohwehwe? It is a few. And you say ohwehwe na uboma ebebie ohwehwe obehu so I dey say ohwehwe now to na say okay my can we and you no kwa na me say ebia there is more beyond the da ho no I was what Bible na kasa mbi o say do ku nso ase no no hu nyoma ahintasem that means say uko deeper Bible no okay na uko deeper now like say uko deeper both side usua de fa ho na wotia say wo huhum you are going deeper the way people etiase no your understanding will be different and the way obesi hu ade no e different so as I say Oh, intino one thing inti I was say you say bibi wo wiase me for me bibi wo wiase and I was say ye jitu musoso say bibi wo wiase ba de bia make say the religion, you know, there is a truth and there is also a lie. Every religion, no crew woman enter home, and you full complete. So I say it's never full and you complete. So I say so and you complete, you know. I was all now share now share the year from now the back home. Now for now the bob there are more mystery in this world. Nipa enye hu ye. So what they say some are oyem nhwehwemu a obehu. Some so like say when you lay yourself down now who are very on na nyoma bi wo on fa hu wuram na one thing say okọ hu a what they say ehọ no unya more understanding. And there are some people who are there actually mo di nkwasa sam krampa yes na ombeko.
Really?
Yeah. And them found there are some people who are a gift. You cannot do nothing with them.
Now, Unim, your friend is saying, before you continue though, I have 3 questions I really want to ask you.
Yeah.
But the question is, I'll give all the 3 questions. Now, I know what answer in a easy way. Say, you do ya own.
Yeah.
Now, na obi utimi woba. Na eba ne wu.
Because say, you know, Marco make room.
Okay.
Na obi woba no wu. Ma make gas on me. This one, onyame doyen. Yeah. But obi wo ba no wu a. You the bia make us adi bia no. It was often into 2 ways. What I say? One, e bia akra na buy no. E bia yare bi na ye physical yare bi dan like say bia nyoma bi na anko ye na mfonso buy na free mo. Fine.
So God makes mistakes?
No.
Okay.
No. So what I say. But me tell what they say. Enyo no enyanyam ti ma put you point and blank. Every living thing. You understand? Every living thing piano. Yen create they give birth. Ye more ade living thing ye more bio they give birth. One who say edua si ho na edua bodua da.
No.
Onsu dua si ho bo so beko na ne ba afifi wo ne nchen. Who when edua when wo ne ba owo.
It's a root na.
What I said? Enti wo onyame install bi program bi agu yem. And this bear money didn't who so go by anymore. Oba no eye fertile obewo. Bear money be creative body no. Wo maame ene bear man no be creative body no. Eye honam we no. So only there. E hono na so only be this are the so have to come enter. So what I say? So no. Ene be decide. So what I say? Ena so akra no kra da maame ne yema so no timi ekọ na waba entu bon so wo hwa abosa akra na onka ne ho so no kọ obon so wo abosa na wakeka ne ho na wo ba je say esa okọ ba yeah that's how so that's how it is enti say nwoma bi wo me ade bia make bia no I know minim de make how many years na me support was almost 4 years 3 years as I say I learned many things and I many hu what I say me die sumu eni nwoma bebre I pass I think say bia nyame de me fa baby so what I say to teach me certain things to let me go through a lot of stuff ama me to hu nwoma bi so nti ade bia make bia nya say yes experience.
You see, experience is the best
teacher. What I say? Until like okikewa so until say obi wo ba na ne ya wo a one hwe ma make us menchro ma make us menchro obi wo ha obewo no obi obewu owu a na ablabo na obebo wa ha no owu na okọ ase omu hu ni ye aye ble e wo ho so I just say it automatically no e wo say nipa no o sa ba me ye wo no owo na no owu ye na ho no
okay
sa baby aye ble no ma hu ni ye
wait I say x-ray
wala sanity na okọ enji so obi wo owo no owu ebi wo ha sanity obai obeto ho na ebia no mo pe bibi dia so bibi so edi a scan say okay say nti ebi wo ha na ohunhu ni ye so what they say eji automatically no e was nipa na saba na ho no a reverse na la say ebe boshim so what they say eji boshim now you have to go simple
wow
so enye say na ebu na make say ebu so a health condition what they say ebu ma me lack of ebu ha wanyemo no sebio bibi ni ho onko hospital ne deficiency bi etimi ma bibi happen no so what they say but majority obo wa dia na yen say majority of the time people I say ma me nya bibia say ni so what they say but akura na say bi ofrim what they say ebu ho na eye omo ope obi na eba wo obi na eba nemu obi ewu na
I saw obo match edi obi ashim
wala inti so no ni so no be wuram eye fast be wuram a okay ye petwa inti ebe wuram na mutwa ye na oso akọ
oh okay I say passerby I say wakaby
passing by so I say
passing by
obetwa na o de ashim na okọ
okay
ewo ho is there
wow that's very nice
so I say
me too I am really listening to you and the second question is the real I don't know about incarnation. I don't know if I say mean gene dio by mate.
Yeah.
What I say. Onu say uti ye say e bitimi wo ba.
Yeah.
Akwana beba na bi owo na akwana na ewu.
Yeah, no.
Iti ye say mutimi mama akwana no.
Yeah.
Nti wo say nipa no ko a wewu na ashuja na wewu no. Obeba be na mark no the same place na. Nti eno bi say no.
Yeah.
Could we also call this as incarnation?
Now when you say no. Do you know say like say you can be a oteta obaza asusuni.
Really?
Yeah. Mami ka say mami ma say this scenario. Wako baby. Unko ho da. Asa wu twam na na yesa asa hawa bahada be won kai.
And make make in the beginning no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asa won kai. Asa wako ho da be asa unkai. Be ayoda.
Yeah, be brave. Yeah. That means ebo okrampa won betimi da na masum dai ade be chi no sa scene na wo dai no it me happy ade I see me like my car will be the say bc
eno ne ye wo da eno ne ye dai ebo o ye very very high you say also dai a was ebem so I say but we there say wonam oko utimi hia wo bi na wo hwe nanim sa ase wonnim no be won kai ni be kro be bia wonim no
yeah it to me pa
ase wonnim no be onkai baby a wonnim no obefefi adwene ho onkai da your past life ebia no ye wadamfo bi anase ebia no no utifie bi
wow
so I say and everybody have a birthmark
yeah
birthmark share ma menchira wade wa ha oh me birthmark da ma ha asa bibi tuntum bi
me hu
oh bibi tuntum bi edama ha I say obi asa ade ni bia wo bia no so I say ana wo birthmark obi a birthmark baby a
me do me ha say
yeah obi a birthmark baby e da no e kira o past life e kira o past adiekun
it's me bo me na wo me ha say no obi shoot me ana
it could be
hey
and that's obi na dey ade wo what I say oh team sanity obia birthmark different obia ne bibia ne dey da so what I say
me na be say me dey na me yim ha say does that means that like in my previous life you know obi shoot me ha say and I say obi say kind of war man I say so she na shegu be so
it could be obia ne bibia ne dey da
really
yeah it could be yeah
in a way baba we say that
what bada obia o ma da no there is no birthmark oh no
So if I understand that we are not the first human beings to live on this earth.
Never. What bada? Because of the reason that all ban is there are certain things that you have to complete. Now waba.
Into so areas so you better pay for it not first for us start
no. Okoba.
Recycling. Okay.
Okoba sa okoba. But oba there are last time I catch up there are a lot of white people there their soul the African soul attract white soul white body. Yeah. It's not brony be no be able to say baby. Yeah. Ni so ni African soul.
It require witchcraft.
Voila. A African soul attract as a many woman be a woman be o. I know say or call or mame. E catch say oh like o mame free mu. No mame free mu was so adwene ho a won tese was so mame free mu mame catch say like so obesa ba. So atwen ya mame no no kra adwene say mame ne o ne be wo mame no. Woman ye was last be what no so da ye bi. Da he no wan tie ase. No call chire mu chire say was a pastor was an idiom. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the pastor. And I say okay. Wo mama wa ba o. The mama wa China.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, I mean I'm not going to sit and pretend as if cemetery story. Like I hear stories like that.
It's real. Also mama ba nemo China. If I na worry o mama. China now because the soul no any body no the soul the spirit inside you on wongu and then no so like say any your ba na enye bema so I just say obetimi aba ni soul no kwa so no your ba ebetima be wura bema ebetima be wura oba mu it depend what the also ye so I just say so I just say
wow, very impressive.
Me kai me nana what tell me obe free or catch them straightforward. Yeah, okay James say abruchi do baba be hwe obi ansa na ofrim ansa na like say ne boato ne yem nso wawu.
Really?
Yeah. Also baba be hwe abruchi ba o miss baba be hwe.
So it's a must say one do obeba.
It's a
must.
It's a must so obeba na if say obeba no obeba either say obi ebe wo no anase ne nana bi be wo no.
Wow.
It depends. So I say yeah, it depends. In the reincarnation ni there very very deep na ehu I think say eno na Christopher no we say Christ we Christoni o we Nkremoni o we Buddhist no na wo so usoro.
It is say asemetiasia. So mo say Adam ne Eve ne di or snake no.
Yeah.
Sad story, so how does it
That's sad story no dear. I remember me kasa me can a little bit
controversy.
Yeah, because ebema obi bekas maybe am I saying the fact and I say the truth but the way I be fan no ebe sound different thing. Yeah, because I will not say what people know said the attitude, you know. So I just say I will not say it that way. So I just say say yetiti no nyoma bebre or like say Bible say but unyinia you have to seek knowledge outside. Why they say who seeking knowledge from outside and knowledge now who seeking from outside, you know, so no and you're only outside. So I just say like I was say bompire. So I just say now we like inside spiritual kakra and then say nyoma through that, you know, you know some truth and I say let me say the fact. Oh, it is the mimi nimo no. The mimi nimo no. Our ebia obi su nim by the minimum no me can a fam ho baby ni wo Bible no but a little bit different. So be for example, because okudi aduaba and I say onyankopon tete from netie no de bo nipa no
o you fit idea ba ko
no de bo ba no. For me, what the me I always say what I have seen. What I said, ebu a physical, make it a physical, like say be a book be a like say mesua. What I said, majority of it, you know, I dear me de many and ebu a die soon. Yeah, me wo book be or next time be mono met me the book na ba me ana me try. Da e be a mesun be a book no cry ya ma. Yeah. Same from corona times BC Sabre. Da ye bia masu bia matwe eno ni nyina wom. So I say ni nyina wom. So I say ni nyina wom. Ni nyina wom. So I say enti no say wanye careful na wo kan people will see you in a different way. I just say, and she said, "You may be now." Like say, "Oh, can I was who?" And some make us you may be can I was say, "Oh,
yeah." You have to be very mindful.
Yeah,
because it might offend someone. But unim in all nutshell, the last one, best be something be free as in say, is there Garden of Eden?
Garden of Eden, I will tell and point and blank to you. It were, but and yet the way I need to say, no.
See, I say
a laboratory.
Yes, say a garden.
No, a garden. It wasn't garden. As a laboratory. I know a motto in the Garden of Eden, but once and a Garden of Eden, and yet baby kitwa bio. There be and to say there be at to say it is a bedroom ha. Na ya to walk a siafa hunyina. Unse bibia won't be garden womb. But it's self na a laboratory.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lab. But dua wo ho ene sa anwoma te say bedroom ha na ya to wo afa bedroom nyina ho.
Ntine ekrum.
Na ekro.
Kro, sorry.
Yeah, ekro. So I say enti Eden no ekro. So I say na ekro. Like say I say ya to garden afa. But itself no ho analyze say because
I need to also learn.
Is that Eddie Honey Yakupon tete from Netable nipa? It's in a laboratory. So tell me.
So everything was manufactured there.
The human being was there already long time, but we are like near to say to be honest.
Very insightful.
Remember when Yamiamba de and let me tell you one thing. To be honest, when you're a boss on your assassin, or bo universe, or bo munyo nobody have ever seen him or her or whatever before. Even the gods. I'm telling you.
But you know, before you continue, it has been passed on generation to even to us. There is God somewhere. He created Adam and Eve, and all of us came through them.
See, Mami Chawade. That's why my catcher say, Eden hono, a hono. I just a bedroom, Bibia won't be a dria or fruit or that's one is true.
In the sound of one the bomb.
Sound of enter make catcher say, and young kwani ni pa waha. There are a lot of creation a war ho. So like
aliens and I say human to say
the omo to say a bit to say a bit to say aliens, a bit to say like hills, like they are all there. So I say they are so different kind of creatures outside the universe. So I just say and young universe we analyze say even your universe we know there is inside there's universe bisashi yimu. Yeah.
Nipa wo ho.
Yeah. even asasi ase krampo nipa wo
you to you who
unim there is a channel to go, there is a portal ni nyina wo ko we research a obehu there are lots of portal ofa obekwa asase ase obehu nkofo omo ye nketen no omo wasase na se yeah omo ye nipa omo dan nketen they are there. Yeah, said there are certain things are there.
Like you who so white.
Pepe. Yeah, pepe.
Hey.
There are also like different planets under the ocean.
Under the wagon.
So what they say, Epone da hono, enya de kotwa. La obi bisam say epo ensuo ni asase de ne din kan buy.
I think this question can be solved.
Yeah, bizarre. Yeah, it's really asase de ne din kan buy.
Is it about face?
Was it?
Was asase? Yeah, was asase about face?
No, ensuo.
I still don't believe that. I mean, I don't believe because I don't understand. That's why I don't believe.
Yeah. Ensuo asase betu ensuo. Yeah. Yeah, even science prove that. Asase betu ensuo.
But what are the by okay, Matthias.
Asase betu ensuo.
Ensuo wo hono so that they kura gum kura say influ to ekofom.
Yeah, asase betu ensuo.
Yeah, okay.
Asase dansuo mu. Enye nsuo na da asase ni. Asase ni mu ene dansuo ni mu.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
So I say so entina nsuo betimi akata asase so nyina no.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I say enti asase this question no me nkawe me so dae and then I me share ni me nka ni particular like me share no there but me beside me share papa bi tini fita ade bi amenti. That's why I'm saying me see me obuku bebre wo hono ma twere sa anwoma ni nyina aguma like me sorry ya na ma twere I have a lot of things that inside there but sometimes I know me suru say meka.
Yeah, I know because yeah.
So what I say yeah and me can so like a very different thing. So what I say because what I see and what I think and what I believe one thing I make say onyame wo ho, to be honest. Onyame wo ho pa do bo soro asase ase ewiem nwoma nyina a wo bo ade a wanwie a wo koya wo de hye nipa bi mu nsa amanya ba bedu ne no oho ba obi anim no obi ahu ne da iti uza there's and I will come be say Edin hono I just say garden bedroom I just a laboratory but first no uza me catch us onyame amade anwie do boy obi anim no wa amade anwie what I say now there was a planet bi wo ho a na anyame fo no so bi wo ho almost so nyame na boss ho ne asaso na ye wo mo but omo ye super omo ye so powerful so what I say na omo ne ba asase so me twitwa so omo ne ba asase so omo ba asase so no na no mo bepe gold ni sa anwoma no na omo two gold no na omo apafo no mo do mba no ma bre oboso muntimi nye biem na nyame no a obo no o enye so obo o brede wo no remember I said na nipa wo ho dada but na sa nipa na ne wo ho no na ehu nyina wo nwi na yenti sese
yeah I say yeah my who do patron yeah rock of ages those days
yeah na ehu nyina wo nwi so what I say caveman so I say yeah yehu nyina wo nwi ni entimi nso ade na yente kasa amaka ne sempo omu yusu brofo bi omodema no se party bitimto se metwa o me no won kasa ba adwena wodwun wotin bia menim me so dwa medwun bia onim
I don't know I don't know
yeah me refi sa brofo na like say omoka me refi yeah sana na yede kasa
sign language ana
sign language in sa. But where there, like okasa ebiato me da. I remember there was a day na your New Testament. Me call prayer meeting. Me buy na me ma meti akunyem. Why did I say me ma meti akunyem? Sata na wo me le ma ngina wo making stuff. Na ye ko New Testament ya call prayer ma ba. Aba ref ya na me ma meti akunyem. Me hwe na nim say ya to na nim ma ye fita ma me. Adwena na wo dwene nyina na wo metene me bisa na na de na wo dwene say ni say ko so de adwane. Only baby, nebi nyame that was my first time metimi hu obi adwene mu. E ka kire no. It started from my mother. Yeah.
Wow.
So I say, enti I make us say, "O de ubusa unhu me mama a busa no." Oba ka kire. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And I have saved a lot of people, both even like in my dream of stuff. Yeah. People.
I mean, I believe there's something there. Like Bibi Woho.
I'm telling you.
I believe there's something there.
Bibi Woho.
Because if you're saying that hotra, just like
that. Bibi Woho.
So, you know what I want to say is that when and how kind, you know, whatever you find yourself, obeko bosuma ko bosumo. Obeko infa ko infa. That's what we can say.
Me one thing about me is me, I don't say so be way. No, I don't do that. Yeah. So I just say no. Oh, sumnya me, I will tell you. Sumni ye. Na say one sumni ya. Na wuwa. Na bomu say yes. Hey, there are certain things you be
see uwa is it we feel be amochios.
Obasho.
Ayampa.
That's what they are saying, but I don't believe that.
You see, quite ocean symmetry.
Oh no,
a bit more lashes.
It's not. It's. But the me mechanic say. The me mechanic say. Oh, sumnya me. Sumni. Oh, kwa sorry ya. Kuni. Oh, sumkremonia. Sumni. But and yes, sir, I'm telling you. Uwa.
You were trapped.
You'll be trapped. Na do be jono.
And if I understand very well, Uji say you go for bro. You must your friends cry, family members so will be bro. I'm
telling you.
They're just trapped in the
sky. Ish. Omonam haya. They are omonam haya.
They can't go anywhere.
They don't omongo. Yeah, only baby. The reason that sometimes omuntimi nkoni say, "What's a Bible case and be?" Hey, Bible no, I had that one. I'm trying to tell you honestly, for which you may can point and blank. Shall we say, Bible no, or can't say be a one way you will never understand. Kasakwa.
Yeah.
She Bible catch will say, empe wiase japade nyina. So I said na empe wiase na I was say wo hwehwe okra onkwaje ma okra ontwa ontoroda. He never lied. Ontwa ontoro. When bibi Enti na meka che so onyame do yempa no o pa che so ompese uso no be trap wa ha hwe so na wo do yere pa untimi nko na wo do wukunu o ka pa you can never go ya untimi nko da until say like say wajemu enti na o ka kire wo say hwehwe osoro ahenni ne ne tene ne kane so what you say o kra na eti hu no hwehwe nkwaje ma no the reason to all kasa asem ne kire wo ne say wan hwehwe nkwaje ama o kra na wuwu a untimi nko your soul will be trapped because of say obey attached to material things.
Yeah.
Car. Okay, so na wo party a obote me fie me dan me post na wo koho na you unless I say you obey jemu anya sa unkoda you will never go enu nti na manko so bebre no a trap no monko no material things but say ukọ na wo ye lightweight ya ba me ka asem tro makai book na me say na macha ana me yi ba ko ye wa na makai me so nda ye bi na me call ase me sonda ye no na me hu se wiase e woni sei and isuma mu oduru usoma be
very thick
ache wiase any wiase bi entem how to say de me hu ya ne say ma kosa wiase no me duru ho no entrance ho no a gate no so gate like as a wall but a wa and you say anything and the length no and your height and the length no a wa who baby no copim entrance when me duru no be gina gate ho na me ko no na ndey bo me nyoma suitcase
no for fun baby
nyoma bo me ho sika I'm telling you die ni mu no e bo me ho like bag no kuta me enisa me duru gate na me catch and say wo like say my ba me urem no so he urem akoyin ano se na nyoma ya bobo ho ye na me so say me ba me de ba o catch me say ma me mfa nyoma ne murem na ho no ye mfa nyoma murem ye mfa sa nyoma na bobo me ho no enwurem I'm telling you e ho na ne menite I wrote it down. But the book on never.
If you could say like even could say Bible I can say but shouldn't you crying for your name uncle basically you were for baby.
It was trying to tell me something. Nyamina and head Daniel maybe I chair me say hey yes here Japade no one thing say you better near Jana hono you found call. The only thing that you go there with your deeds asa.
That's true. You're bad and your good deeds.
Wow. So what they say, eno kwa and you say one ye careful. Uso no so trap on so I'm telling you, come baba be so mo or do ba. Come do ba. And na o ban so the o ye no. E o ho so ne channel a obe fa ba. E ho no na obe fa pains him. Oh, for sure. Be fa pains him ansa no wa baba. Enti pains na obe fa mo no. Obuwa baba na like say na ne nine etwa and we need nine oninsa obuwa ba wona na ni akata obuwa say ejina past life ana wo ba no so no trapo ye na ye do wo ba no chene na wure mu ba ye no etimi ko so etimi ha mo body no trauma no etimi happen o witness because it na ka chiro say like say ye papa ya doye nti sa no wumpo na wo kwa na ye hwo na do wo ba akwa wotumfo yere yemada
even just being poor crapple yare
he wakwa puberty yare ya
poverty yare I'm telling you
yare wakwa konya Elon Musk that's it. The way
so if I understand
the way
you were trying to tell me say obi say Elon Musk for instance ni papa ni grandfather be onyendi bi no ba back sekeni ala said na
it could be so it could be say bia ne life na we live minim say bia no e bibini ne bia no e India ni ana say o e bia wo ye papa ni this na wo ye you know into okoye na onim say mameka Elijah wanyo omunyina adifo omunyina omunyina ba wo they are coming omobako
into nyame ombo nipa biom
who no onse make sanity o make kire o say oba yem onyame install bi bia dada the only thing say living thing ade ankwa wom yemmo yewo enti wo ba na wo ba ni won nim ye pe ene wo yira nim ye pe hwan na wo no
okay hey for yim nim wan ti no
you create una wo no be so ni de so no na ye different be body no eye wo na wo ye
so you are the one that reproduced it
una wo produce body no ene o maame ene papa no aduane o maame bedi enframa obe wo home surrounding a wote e di create body no be so ni de Enya wo.
Okay, wow.
Be body nti na be wo no na wo ba no wo sew. Wan na ye no. In the Bible catch us say woni Nyankopon sa enya wanim enya body we no wo kan.
Because Obuka say God created us in his own image.
Enya body ni no wo kan. You were talking about the spirit inside you because the spirit now tell you no ayo no a we nyame na ne tu mu. Enti wo se oye wo. Enti na so wo hwe nyame a sometimes bi meka so wo hwe nyame a hwehwe no wo mu because what you mu. Enti wakata say obo so nisu ban so ne no say so that means you trying to tell you say one ne ye pe. You wakata one ne ye pa it doesn't say o body no o body ya me hu. There be you talking about the spirit na wo mu because the spirit onwu nyame wo onwu. Spirit no so powerful. Like I said, obetimi akọ ahane Ghana in seconds. Sana nyame so tie. Oh baby ah. Eba ni tirima wo.
Oh, okay.
Spirit no. Eba ni tirima wo. Enti na wutimi so daye. O so daye obon se o wa ha. Obon se daye ni mo wo so na wugina ha sa. Obon se daye obeti woni no akopie baby.
Exactly.
Sanity. God is everywhere.
Because me free as I go Ghana bada.
Voila. So what I say?
Wow, Bernard, that was so good.
About with him o spirit no. Some fans like say so be dia. Adwane ne adwene bout obo hu anse wotie ho.
That's nice.
So what I say?
Wow.
Say oban say o ko person kwa America. About with him wugina ho.
You know. You snap a finger. You are
but that's how God is. What I say? Sana nyame tie. Nti wakajo so oye nyame a. It doesn't mean say like say physical no na work ho asem. He talking about the thing now we dey dre omu inside no or ma wadwen aba ho say hey me to mu. Oye nti when a coat. Coat no wo na wo ye. Ti na ewu no. Adi bi ani ba ye bi awu.
Essay basically.
Essay.
Wow.
So what I say?
I like this conversation actually.
And I want just ade nyame ye. Cheme ade Nyankopon aya still na tim hoda hwe boba. People ndua si ho nkokọ mmoa ensa ewo ho. Just ono aka say bia o say no na wa say. That is ade bi onyame ye bia na tim hoda da ensa gold. Omo tu omutu ne biba. Omo krampo omunya ntumwie mpo. So what I say? Sanity.
Bro, Bible Christmas interest. So musi say maybe say we are so nsuo yampa.
Oh, there be that. Ewiase. Your baby wo ha. Oh, asas your baby light and quantity wo ho.
Because I'm going to say Mekasa say actually I believe that because when you go to Iceland, there's a place called North Pole.
Yeah.
No sun.
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Yeah.
So I believe what you're saying.
Yeah. Into insanity. Into so into find yourself into that here. And sometimes also nature suit me bufu me strike. That's all. Onu suit me bufu no strike because ebu another warrior no ompe. What I say? Obe strike is here. And nature so strike so you cannot untimi yehwe. Untimi baby amfa. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very insightful one.
And I want to say, the Biana Mekas, me say Ghana say, I was a Ghana, you're very, very careful, especially the coastal area. Yeah. There's going to be a sea rising. A pijanimu. A be many,
the whole town,
the whole coast area, a be many, a be many. But now, when you see rising, rise here.
Yes.
Kakra nature, yenyoma, oh baby. Some part of Ghana will shift.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bernard, thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah.
This was actually an insightful one, and I don't even know what to say. Now I'm beginning to scare you now.
Oh no.
No, you are the one scaring me. Not me scaring you.
No, because say you know Christopher, but sometimes I was on your maybe we have to understand. A boy so what I say? Yeah, no. Quite sorry, and by boy here, very, very important. Fasting here. And my maker has some intro. Yeah. Obia Obeka Chiro say, yeah, o kwa sorry o. Na one we tie to crampa to correction. Wow.
But so now the be catch most minister and best me sorry.
O ni sika kram even one see the crampa pie never chobi.
Oh, I unim. One thing about men and I make an who's the so assembly. I am one person that may have your pa.
Yeah.
It might not be big, it might not be any idea be a subia. But we I chrome here, but we show crown, what we show be oh Charlie. Who's the to be a council money paro?
Yeah.
It was a who and come.
But any baby, I bought a count crampa you any.
Aha, it's me though. I think I don't want to sit and brag, but yeah, I think I do my part.
Yeah, very good. Especially any baby and echo, any baby and you'll be an I counsel, but may count specific area also. Yeah, I do ya choir beboa. One, I sorry. Uni sika kura the better tight crampona often dear. Don't pass it by. Fatum. Minimum the quinty America. Because unsa me catch say adibi American piano. But they say maso da ye hu. And one thing say me hu. Ana minim say ampa adeno no correct. They be America. Every religion there is a truth and there is a lie. But let me tell you one thing. Bible ne down. A very, 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 very serious book. A mechanical natural plane.
Sacred.
Very serious. If you don't understand, one we are obey explaining our chiano. I'm telling you. But one thing says, what tea see ye? Now what me be baby? I'm telling you. Oba one yeah. What kind by the sometimes on quotation be oba kind. So what kind of Bible? The quotation we are oba kind. Unim quotation ne pa. You supposed say that ko fa quotation na kind na aye so one kind that. Because mystery when you free a horn. They be our kind but dakro obokwa find sa quotation na kan wo kan na bi wadwum wanta no nyanti ase fufuro bi.
True.
So as I say in the book no Bible, even though I always call it basic. Yeah, because I shall say but unyini I will say you have to seek knowledge. They be American o Jimmy phobia no obekọ heaven. E wo Bible nim. Why Jimmy I won't go heaven?
I swear.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Jimmy for being no go heaven. To go to heaven, you have to be smart. I'm telling you. The be a case of Jesus Christ you join and no. As I say. The be a case of Jesus Christ no you join ba or ba so join ba. No, it's never like that. The cocoa neuro. Hey, or you, why you be a nye o dwan se ne ye hu no da bi o dwan se okay agono no o ntesa no obi a o timi ko gina empanimfo omo abodwese free ha nyina fu dwene si fom no ko gina omo ho no omo tentam kasa eyi ano didu omo kasa twi omo nyina no. Why guys so you join? No, it's never.
That was
like
even possible. It's not even possible.
It's not even possible.
Yeah, true.
When you join ba. So, utimi ko gina a friend President Putin him. And I say utimi ko gina Kony Belgium Philip him. And I say Trump and him. Like let me see. And I say China president and him. Like the big president, you know. And I say leaders now. Na utimi kan oboso asem na utimi confident na utimi kasa la say twi omomo mokrampo mutimi krampo bobomo a tell me say you join ba.
That's not possible.
It's not possible. So let's stop that. Chris, anyhow, we have to grow. And you can tell, I say, you can say, giant bar, no, it's never like that.
Wow.
And I want to say, also, and he, you know, you're fun and nibreso. Ojinto giant banner, like say, or bit my father in nibreso.
No, nobody.
Also, yes, sometimes, also, yes, I punch.
What I see. Anyway, guys, I mean, you heard from Bernard. Like I said earlier on, I never knew this guy was full of wisdom, you know. I mean, listen, I'm taking everything into good faith.
Yeah. Sure.
It's just his opinion in our opinion anyway. You know, so you don't have to take it very personal. Bernard, thank you so much for coming to Crispin's podcast. And is there something final you want to say before we go?
Yeah. The American is so they be American. Quite sorry, I was so conny. And also me sumni because I'm not sabi you more being that was Yamino. Yeah, he's there. Me name so ha na so ni ha. And now one thing is also won't say Yamino or 2 months so. And now yeah, they be also you careful so I just say you're careful because there's death. And also so no.
There's judgment.
There's something like say very, very dangerous for you to go and face over there. I know they to be honest. I don't know your side. Say do be go akushia.
Of course. It could be do be ampu
obi anim because me hu that. Enti no okwa I was said the way no was asisi so no. And I bet you they were like so okwa. And
say uchan the uduan no na ucha.
The uduan no na ucha no enye say ucha and then e fe ne karma no reincarnation. Obekwa sa ba betwa. Enti we asen say wo you be boni a why you care.
Think twice.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Crispin Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on Apple Music and Spotify, leave a review, and share it with your friends and family. Your support means the world to us. See you next time.